weather this week, the sunny weather and the warm weather. We just ask you to be with every one of us here tonight. Help us as we make decisions that will affect our city. And Lord, we just ask you to continue to show us how to serve you in our community. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Amy. First of all, we're going to start by recognizing Callie Daniels Bryant, who was killed in an accident, who's done a lot for our humane society. And a lot of us, I guess all of us lost. So, that was a sad loss. We'll do this one in memory of her.
Yeah. And can I say one thing about her? Since Callie's been with the Humane Society just for a year, and in this 1 year in 2019, she helped rescue over 600 animals. Wow. And she pretty much did all of it herself. I mean, she did a lot of it herself. It is a big loss for our community. I will tell you that her sister is a model in New York, and Gucci and her modeling agency, and you wouldn't believe all the donations that the Humane Society is getting in her memory. So she continues to serve even in her death. So it's pretty amazing.
That's great. All right, next we want to hear from Junior Alderman.
So, we appreciate you guys and your continued support for our youth and our kids. And this year we have 20 members. This is our third year. And this year, you guys, I was just overwhelmed with the number of applicants we had. It was very competitive this year. So we went through our application process and we got our 20 members. And they've been at work since October. We've had several meetings and they've narrowed down what they want to work on this year. We have 3 projects that we're going to work on. And you guys know that our play is this weekend. So most of our kids that serve as our junior aldermen are very active in a lot of different things, and a lot of them are at play practice. But we have a few of our members here just to briefly tell you what we're working on and just to kind of get you prepped for our official presentations next time. So I have Ashley Payne here to represent one of our groups, and Anae Scales to represent a second one, and then Adam Conley and Leah Robbins here to represent the third one. And I just want them just to very briefly tell you what it is that each group is working on. So I appreciate it.
All right, who wants to start?
Ashley, you start.
All right.
Come on.
As she said, we have 3 projects. To summarize, this project I'm working on specifically with another student is to paint murals around the city of Albany. The purpose of this is to attract people who travel through, and this is a great idea because it will also bring a lot of community involvement because we don't a lot of people to do this. We do have grant money, and we can also sell t-shirts as well as take donations. But the goal is to paint murals that reflect positive aspects and historical aspects of New Albany.
Thank you.
Leah and Adam, y'all can go.
Alright, well, our project is for the Head Start preschool program, and it's at the Boys and Girls Club. And one thing we are trying to figure out is how to get a historical registry. And after this, that will open up avenues to apply for grants, and those grants that we can use to make improvements for those kids in their preschool program. And we've already been in contact with Anchor Club and many other people who would be willing to help us out with cleaning days and that sort of thing, so we could help get started on this.
And we're also interested in repainting some of the areas that used to be murals.
Thank you.
So the third idea for a project that we were thinking about was building community storm shelters. And we were considering either applying for grants to have new shelters built or even just renovating the old fallout shelters that we have in some of the buildings downtown and turning them into functioning storm shelters that people can use. And because I was thinking, like this year alone, we've already had 2 days where either we had to leave school because of severe weather or like competitions were canceled because of severe weather, and tornado season hasn't even started yet. So I was thinking we should have more options for people who don't have shelters in the city to stay safe during like severe weather events. So that's the idea.
I would say one thing. Okay. So Stephanie has worked really closely with she always puts these groups with community members who can help make these things happen. So I just wanted to make sure to recognize those community members. So Tracy Benisi is helping with the Head Start project. Also, she's helping with the mural project. And then Chris Robertson and Lisa Smith, because she knows about some FEMA grants, and then Mark Whiteside have agreed to help chair the shelter committee to help us kind of figure out what we can do with that. So we're excited about this community involvement. So thank y'all so much.
Great. We'll move to departmental business now. Looks like Bill, you're up next. First, Dora, you want to say?
This is quite as long as.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
Kind of different standing here. Not used to that. Not quite as long as last month, still a few items to go through. If we could, I'd like to put the first 5 items together. Those are all pay requests. The first one is to Hemphill Construction. They're doing the first phase of the wastewater treatment plant for $381,951.10. And this is, they've got the pressure line installed from the existing site to the new site, and they're working on the pump station where the existing plant is now. There's also a change order associated with that contract. It's about a $3 million contract. We've had, some things went over, some things were a little less, but anyway, it's about, to make everything work out right, it's $19,967.20. And these were all things that came up during the project, and they got with the engineers. We sorted through the best way to get it done. So there's a change order with that contract. Number 3 is a pay request to Eubank Construction for the Marshall County Gas Project, and it is just about done now. This one's $29,092.11. They requested this out. Mike and Maureen, they're the ones who work on the gas station. They're close to Holly Springs. Again, we've got that in service now. That's for $144,432.49. Then the last one is the water line we extended out Highway 348. The county got the grant, so they're kind of the project owner, and we had some match money that was involved, to make the project work. And this is, I think this is gonna be our last payment to them on the match money. I think we're getting all the customers put in service out there. I think last week we actually got everybody hooked up. But that pay request is $22,538.02.
Got a motion by Keith for the first time, second by Kevin Dale. Any other questions or discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries.
Number 6 is just an update for y'all. At the last board meeting, we prepared an emergency declaration on the Western Take well that was out of service. Let's go ahead and get that, or should start the process to get that fixed. The contractor did come in and took a couple of weeks to get the material in, but they finished that up last week. They've not sent me the final invoice, but it is going to be less than it's not going to be any more than the quote they gave us at the last meeting. I'll bring that to you at the next meeting. I think we have to state that in minutes. The good news is that that's always been one of our best wells. We were getting 440 gallons a minute out of the well prior to when it started going down. After they've reworked it, we've got it up to 540 gallons a minute. So we did get some benefit out of the well, refurbishing the well. The 7th item, last year during all the heavy rains, of course there were a lot of washouts everywhere, and there was one on Kings Creek, kind of in the Merle Road area, that washed out and took out part of the sewer lines that was close to the edge of the creek. We were able to repair the sewer line. Took a couple weeks to get there and get it fixed, but there was a significant wash in the creek. And at that time, there were FEMA people and different groups, that were looking at the different damage that storms had caused. And we came in contact with part of the USDA office. It's a NCRS, National Conservation Resource Service, I think. Anyway, they had some money that would help, repair the creek for this particular type damage. So we went ahead and applied for the contract. They'll also reimburse us for actually fixing the sewer line. So that's part of this grant. Anyway, they're going to allow us $49,665, and there's some things we have to do some in-kind services to help out with that. But it should be a permanent fix on the creek washout. we need to approve
I
accepting
didn't
the
want to
grant.
approve taking some money. Will, do I have a second? Amy? Any other questions or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
Number 8 is just kind of an update, there's not any action required on this. Last year, the state legislature passed an act to allow particularly the electric co-op utilities to start extending broadband service in rural areas. And New Albany, along with Holly Springs and Oklahoma, all have municipal utilities, but we serve rural footprints like a co-op. And we had inquired about, how the legislation is going to impact us, and we didn't really get a real clear answer at that time. We kind of thought that since you're a city, you can enter into that service regardless. Well, we were not included in the legislation, and then one of the cities got an opinion from the Attorney General on if we could even offer the service, and they came back and said, no, the way the laws are right now, cities cannot enter the internet or broadband service. So as things stand right now, we're not able to enter that service. I think the last time I updated the board, anybody who was here, we talked about even feasibility study and some things. This is what the co-ops told me they did, so I thought that was our logical next step. Now I know why nobody returned my phone calls. So anyway, we have to talk to Sam Freak more about it, and we're going to have some conversations with the Public Service Commissioner, because again, I don't know if it's something that we really want to do as a city or not, but I do hate to see our customers get left out or left behind. Everybody else is getting this kind of service. So anyway, we are going to see what we can do, just to see what options are out there for us and for our customers. Number 9, you got our approval. We have a couple of folks we want to hire to work in our office. One is Keela Dixon, Keyla Dixon, and Amy Willard. They'll both be working in our administrative office.
I'll move that we hire.
I got a motion by Amy, second by Kevin Dale. Any other questions or discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried.
Number 10 is approve a reimbursement resolution. With the projects we have coming up with the Fred's building and with the electric system projects that we have on the books, we're going to shortly be asking to enter into some bond deals, borrow some money. We have a financial advisor that's looking at, I guess, the type of lending opportunities that are out there, and looking at our financials to kind of tell us the best route to go to get the money. And there's general obligation bonds, revenue bonds, there's some USDA money out there, and there's 2 or 3 other things that are all possibilities for us. When we bought the Fred's building, the electric department wrote a check for that building. What this reimbursement resolution will let us do is, if we decide to, we can reimburse the electric department for that money. We are going to have a certain amount of cash we can't spend out of the electric department, but what we want to do, based on the lending option, we want to spend that money where the interest rate's going to be the highest. So if we can borrow money cheaper to fix that, I think it's in our best interest to pay ourselves back and put that money where the interest rate's higher. It doesn't obligate us to anything. It just gives us the ability to go, it will let us pay 60 days back, and then anything moving forward on projects we've identified in this resolution. Again, it gives us the ability to do it. Reagan, did I drive that right?
I think it's accurate. We just had a real short window to pass the resolution, so that we would preserve that option.
Got a motion by Keith, do I have a second? Second by Will. Any other questions or discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries.
Last time, that there's going to be a equipment auction on March the 7th here in town. Brandon Mason, somebody we've used before on auction stuff. They're teaming with the county and some others to, I'm assuming they'll have it out at the fairgrounds. Anyway, the only item we have right now we'd like to put in that auction is a bucket truck. I think it's a 1997 Chevrolet bucket truck with a 48-foot boom. It's just kind of been a backup truck for us, and we're really not using it anymore. We think it's probably better to go ahead and sell it while it's still running.
Are you gonna go out there and demonstrate that bucket?
I don't want to get in it. That probably doesn't work. There's a check. We're getting some more pickups in during the month, and then we've got to disperse. We're getting with the street department, park commission, trying to push everything down. But there's a chance we may have a couple of trucks or something else put in it. I'll bring that to we'll still have time at the next board meeting, but if we go ahead and get this bucket truck in, they can advertise that. So.
All right, we got a motion by Kevin Dale, have a second. Second by Will. Any other questions or discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries.
That's all I got.
All right.
Thanks, Bill.
All right, community development.
I mailed all of you my report, and I don't have anything additional to say.
Please, Chief.
Mr. Man, I don't have anything tonight.
Okay, thank you, sir. Fire department, chief, or assistant chief, whichever one y'all want. Come up.
You know, as we've talked in the past about working on the job and health and all that, it's come time now, for me to go ahead and pursue my retirement. And, you know, hopefully we can get a little bit better back in health, but, you know, it's just been a struggle. So, you know, I've enjoyed it. Had a great job. Getting to work here since May 2011. And my official last day gets me through my time off, February the 28th. That'll be effective my last day. And thank y'all.
Thank you.
All right, do y'all want to make a motion Saturday? If somebody.
I think you should clap.
Yeah, he's doing
What I wanted to do.
Oh, I know.
We just thank you for your service.
Motion to accept the residential letter, Daniel, you have a second by Keith, any other question or discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. All right, building inspector, here.
You may have job the monthly report. At the zoning meeting, the zoning board reviewed and recommended the proposed new Albany next comprehensive plan. And then I had the update of the floodplain prevention ordinance. And basically, MEMA sends us the ordinance to change and we adopt it. And the only change we really made on our part was we went to an 18-inch freeboard. We was at a 24, but the customer will still get the credit for the 24 inch. Save a lot of dirt. That's all we got.
All right, next, under item control is routine business, which is A through E. Approval of claims docket, approval for December 3rd minutes, approval of January 7th minutes, railroad bridge repairs, Snyder Avenue, Starling Avenue, 30 traffic light, which we have no updates on the last two. But unless somebody wants to pull that, those 5 minutes, discuss. Need a motion to approve those routine. Any other questions or discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, next is action agenda. We'll take one at a time. Is to approve the renewal of interlocal agreement with Union County tax assessment city of New Albany, which is what they collect our taxes now, or have been for years, but I guess we'll have to renew it every year. Okay, the new board change. And the auditor's office wanted it on record too, that they still collect taxes for us. Got a motion by Will, to have a second. Second by Kevin Dale. Any other question or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Pay rate still the same? Yeah. All right, item B is to appoint Jeff Chisholm as a hearing officer for debt collection fines in municipal court. You want to explain a little bit about that? I know the law passed to do it.
Well, basically, what's going on is the state passed law that this municipality or the agency can come back and basically file against their income tax returns. But there's a provision in the law, maybe Reagan's playing better than I can, but there's basically a provision in the law that says there needs to be a hearing officer, not necessarily a judge, but a hearing officer to kind of present a rebuttal about them contesting a fine, that type of thing. That pretty much sum it up correctly, Reagan?
Yeah, it really didn't seem appropriate for me to do that, given my role here. maybe Steve comes back, he could. But Tina did ask, I don't anticipate there'll be many hearings. Tina asked if there are any that he paid $100 per hearing.
And who is he?
Jeff,
Is he a cop, a police?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Jeff's been in law enforcement 21 years. He served at the county, and then he was a narcotics agent over the county. He's been to work here with the city now for 7 or 8 years. Yeah. 7 or 8 years, and he's currently over general investigation.
So this is your recommendation that we
Yes.
have him? Okay.
Yeah.
And it would just be paying him if we had the
Yeah, on
hearing?
per case. Yeah, I think if it starts to.
Like if
generate
people-
more
There shouldn't be many contested.
Yeah, we could reassess.
I can't imagine there'd be many contestants. I mean, these fines are usually have been on the books, they've been through all the court process as far as initial appearance, and having their day in court if they want to contest it in municipal court. This is kind of the stuff that's on the books after that. So they've already had due process, for sure.
Got a motion McKee, and I have a second by Will. Any other questions or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Him partner update? Any county? Okay. Cemetery maintenance.
I'll take that. I think everybody has a copy of the proposal from lawn management on the cemetery maintenance. I would like to move forward and enter in a new contract. He's offering a lot more services than we're currently getting. I'd like to put it in form of a motion to enter into a 1-year contract with lawn management on his proposals.
When does that start with?
Um,
Oh, it's just, yes, sir. April 8th.
March 1st.
March 1st.
Yeah.
We've got a motion to enter into contract with lawn management for March 1st. Do I have a second? Second by Keith. Any other questions or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries.
Tim, can we go back to C for a second? I put that on the agenda
C?
and I forgot to.
Oh,
yeah.
I
And
thought it was Jean.
No, it was me, and the reason why is because I met with the head of the in-partner person the other day, and she gave me all the, and I forgot to bring them, but the publications where we're in there, and it's amazing, and I wanted to pass them out, and I forgot to bring them, so we'll put it on the next month's agenda. She gave me a big stack of them, and anyway, that's why that was on there. So I'll bring them next meeting, sorry.
Okay. Item E is just something to be thinking about till next month. And Jill, I don't want to take credit for it, she had recommended 2 or 3 years ago that we change the slogan for our logo or whatever from the fair and friendly city to in the heart of the Mississippi Hills, which kind of shows us where to locate, or shows people where we're located, I should say. And, you know, fair and friendly city, I think Keith said, well, there's a lot of towns who claim that, but, and some of them do, or derivative thereof. So I just want the board to think about that, and, you know, if we hear from any citizen, we'll certainly let them speak and vote on it next month. Okay. Item F is approved request for cash, number 9, from ARC Airport Terminal Building for $33,836. Motion by Kevin Dale, have a second. Second by Will. Any other questions?
I do have a question.
Okay.
I feel like we have a lot of, and this may just be my ignorance, but a lot of things on the airport every meeting. So can you just remind, I mean, is it a grant? Are they grants?
Yeah, it's ARC
Yeah,
grant.
okay, so for
And it's a federal grant, so it works a little different than a state grant.
okay,
I mean, they go through every line. That's
Okay.
what it seems like a lot.
okay, but it's updating the
It's building
terminal
a
building.
new one.
Your new one, right, but that's why there's so many, is because.
Yeah.
Okay, I just clarified it, okay.
All right, item G is to approve pay request number 8 for airport terminal buildings to Steel Company. We're getting the cash in the one above, we're paying Steel Company.
Most of those ARCs do pay like 5% of the total cost.
Yeah. Well, we pay 2.5, the county pays 2.5, right?
So moved.
Okay, I got a motion by Amy, do I have a second? Second by Will. Any other questions or discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, we got, item H is executive session for the police department. And after that, executive session for light, gas, and water. Property purchase.
They might make something back up.
I need to set a public hearing. Section is permit fees. It was from the 80s, which was $5, and I want to bring it up to our current $19 fees.
Motion by Amy, have a second? Second. Second by Keith. Any other questions or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
So this part, we're just introducing this, so
Yeah.
not really voting to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because you gotta have a
Yeah,
public.
public hearing.
No, you don't have to public hearing, but you do have to wait so many days.
So next month it'll be voted on.
Well, it's fine, but you
I mean, they can vote, it's effective in,
you have to
how
vote
many days, or you gotta wait
15
15
days,
days?
I think.
Okay.
15.
Amy, it's Keith, I think. You second?
I think,
The driveway permit fee.
I'll motion, and then I'm not sure the second.
Okay, I thought you did. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, let's go to item H, is consider executive session for the police department.